Today's topic is make her invest.
I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys. We go to court, we gon' plead the fifth. I know the judge, I'ma shoot him some chips. I got them keys. I got them keys.
So make her invest what? Her money. Let her invest her money. Let her make it rain on you. Let her buy you clothes. Let her buy you something to eat. Let her buy you a car. No, I'm playing. That's not what I'm talking about. What I mean is, I bet you, if any girls are watching this right now, I bet you as soon as I started saying that, they were like, what? Fuck no. And they probably like turned off the video. But if you didn't, and you're still watching, know that I was just playing. So for you men out there that are watching, make her invest her time. Make her work for your time. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. So how's that work? Okay, well, as men, we're trained to always take the lead. I say trained because we're dogs, She say you such a dog. I say you such a bone. If you heard that song, you know me. But anyways, if basically we're told to always take the lead. So yeah, you should. I'm not saying you should never take the lead. Yeah, as a man, we should always take the lead. But sometimes we kind of like take it overboard. So let me get an example. Now let's say that there's a girl that I want to talk to, that you want to talk to. You go up to her, you start investing your time. You start just talking to her, and you're taking over the whole conversation. You're not letting her invest or making her invest. You're just, making her laugh. You're the one that's investing all your time into the interaction. And she's not doing anything. All she's doing is just listening. She's getting entertained by you. You're talking to her. She's just like, oh, okay. And just laughing. She's not asking you any questions. And you're doing everything. Sometimes you're not even asking questions. All you're doing is just talking. And you're not asking her anything to make her invest. And that's wrong. That's wrong. And the reason why it's wrong is because, see, whenever you do that, you don't let them invest. You don't let them put time into it. They don't see you as a challenge. They don't see you as, somebody that's very challenging, somebody that's fun, somebody that's, all about something else, not just about yourself. And sometimes you might think that you have incredible game because you got a lot of charisma and you're talking, you're entertaining them, but you're forgetting that they got to invest as well. See, as men, we don't let them invest because we think we got to do the whole work. We got to put everything in there. Like she doesn't have to do nothing. She just got to sit there and look pretty. That's all she has to do. And be very receptive to us. And then, we attract them by the things that we're saying. And they say, she'll come with us and we end up getting late. And hey, man, sometimes it may work, but you know what? About 80% of the time it won't. Because you got to let her invest. Guys, okay, let me give you this story because it's bothering me. This is what I want to say. Okay, let's say that you're outside, right? And you're smoking. You're in a smoking area. You're at a bar or a club, whatever. And you're smoking, right? And then a girl comes out and she asks you for a cigarette. You happily will give it to her. Because you might think that will start a conversation or something. She's attractive. She's like, hey, can I have a cigarette? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Just give her the cigarette. Nothing to it. Just a damn cigarette. It's not that expensive. So you give her out. Once you give her that cigarette, you're just expecting that she's going to be, conversational. You give her the cigarette, so you're like, oh, it's an opener. Now I can talk to her. So you go ahead and give her the cigarette. You light it, or she probably just got a lighter for somebody else. Who knows? And you just start asking her questions like, hey, so who you with? And she replies back, and who you going with? And da-da-da-da. And next thing you know, she's just like, okay, she finishes the cigarettes. Well, nice meeting you, and she leaves. Now, you might think that she was investing. The reason why is because she was answering your questions. She was not investing. You were investing. She never invested in that interaction. It started off with the cigarette. You gave her the cigarette for free. She didn't have to work for that cigarette. She doesn't have any cigarettes. She came out, asked you for one, you gave her one. So guess what? She didn't have to work with it for it. It was free. Now you gave her that cigarette expecting a conversation out of it. So you invested. So you get some investment back. And you thought you were getting that investment back because, like I said, she was answering your questions. But see, that's not how women invest. When women start investing, they start asking you questions. They start asking you where you're from, who you came with, how old are you, anything that has to do with you. They start asking you questions. That's when they start investing. And a lot of guys don't see that. You know, they don't know that the girl is not investing. They think that just because she's conversating with you, she's already investing. And she's not. So, with that being said, this scenario that you got to look at. If a girl ever comes up to you asking for a cigarette, make her invest. How? As soon as she asks for the cigarette, just say, that'd be $5. She'll start laughing and then she'll expect you to still give her the cigarette. And you'll be like, I'm serious, it's $5. And then that's when she'll start investing. She'll start being like, oh, well, I don't have any money and I didn't bring my cash, I only have a card. And then from there, that's when she started investing. Why? Because she's already talking about herself. Now, you notice she didn't bring any money to the club. She only brought a card. Now you know that she wasn't expecting to waste anything. So she wasn't going to invest. The whole night, she was just going to try to get a drink from someone. So she didn't get to the club to invest. So now you're turning that reality on her. You're turning it around. You're making her invest in the conversation. So now she's qualifying herself and she's like, you know, oh, well, I didn't bring any money and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And you're like, oh, well, that seems like a personal problem. Now, you can still go ahead and give her the cigarette, you know, even though that she already kind of invested, she already said something to you, this and that. You can give her the cigarette. It's like, giving somebody a treat, you give kids candy when they do something good. So it's like the same thing. She wants a cigarette, go ahead and give her the cigarette. It could work with anything, so give her the cigarette because she invested. Then when she gives the cigarette, she'll be more receptive to you. She'll start asking you questions. So where are you from? Ba-da-da. And now she's investing. See, most of the times, even though whenever girls start investing, guys still want to take the initiative and start talking too much. Start talking too much, and then the girl falls out of place, and next thing you know, she doesn't invest anymore. She ends up leaving. So yeah, you can still mess it up. Even though she invests at the beginning, you could still make her not invest, make her not want to invest anymore because you're taking over the whole conversation, and she'll leave. So basically, just because she invested at the beginning doesn't mean you don't have to make her invest again. And this is one of the things that I like doing the most, because not a lot of guys will actually want to do it. So this is a secret. And let's say that the girl's investing, right? She's talking, she's asking you a question. Let's say that she says something like, so how old are you? And you just look at her and you just smile. And she's like, what? Oh, nothing. Just like the way that your eyes glare up every time you look at me. And the attraction starts. So basically, that's how you make her invest even more, because that little time that you kind of stay quiet makes her feel subconscious. Like, why is he staying quiet? Like, what's he thinking about? Did I say something wrong? Like that little time that you stay quiet, makes her like want to invest even more. Sometimes I'll do it to a point that I'll stay quiet for a longer period, and next thing you know, they start getting nervous. They start asking questions and like saying, so what's your sign? Are you an Aquarius? What are you? And they start asking a lot of questions. And all you got to do is just, and always smile, and then the girl's just like, what's going on? Now, you got to understand that you got to find the right time how to do this. If you do it too long, you don't scare them away. They're going to walk away. You're not investing anymore. So they're just like, fuck this. I feel uncomfortable. They leave. So just know that do it every once in a while. Don't do it throughout the whole fucking interaction, because you will lose them. So just do it every once in a while. And that's how you're making her invest. That's how you're making her want to know more about you, because you're becoming a bit mysterious, which I'm going to make another video about that. But Yeah. So she's investing now. She's asking you questions. She wants to know about you. So guess what? She's using up her time. Now it's not about just your time. Now it's about her time. So she's not very open to just walk away because she's already investing in you. She kind of already likes you, you know? So if she walks away, she's losing something. But if you don't make her invest, she's not losing shit. She can literally just walk away. You know, that's what that saying goes, that if you don't have to work for it, most likely you don't value it. So make her work for it. Make her invest. Whatever the fuck it is. You know, whatever. As long as she's investing some time in you. Make her invest. And I know you'll be like, no, but what if I lose her? And what? Bro, you have options. And what if you lose her? See, if she's not willing to invest, she's not worth it, man. She's really not worth it. Why? Because you're going to have to be chasing. And you know what? There's tons of girls out there. Why the hell would you be chasing? So let her chase. Let her chase for a bit. Let it be mutual. Let you invest a bit. Let her chase. And then you chase. Just like that. If you have to chase, if you have to solely chase, I think I said it correctly. If you have to solely chase her, she's not worth it. Let her go, man. So make her invest. Make her invest. But anyways, thank you for watching. Again, I know this is going to be very valuable for you. It's going to help you in your journey of getting very good with women and you increasing your options, because remember, you have options. This is the secret. Till next time.
Shh. DJ Khaled. I got them keys. I got them keys.